What is good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real talk boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. We're going to bring you content no matter what. We're going to get back on my man, Beterbiev. I'm still jonesing, man, and tripping over the fight last night. And I've never done a prediction or a breakdown on the now up-and-coming fight between him and Bivol. Now, if you didn't see the fight last night, go check it out. I'm going to start by saying this. There's a lot of people out there that were saying Beterbiev was one-dimensional, one-trick pony. He's just a big puncher. And that's it. It's more than that. You don't become unified champion just by chance. You become unified champion because you have skill. You're versatile. You're tough. You're rough. You're rugged. You have a great ring IQ, ring generalship. And Arthur showed that last night. He put that all out on display. Now, a lot of people are out there saying, well, it's Callum Smith. Like, wasn't he supposed to win? Well, according to a handful of people, he wasn't. He's old. He just had surgery. He don't have much left in the tank. But he showed last night that he has a lot left in the tank. Now, I want to be very, very thorough with this video. So, hopefully I don't with this video. And hopefully I don't skip anything. So, let's just break down the fight, what I saw in the fight. And then we'll talk about Bivol. Beterbiev came in fire hot. Now, he's usually a slow starter. And the engine doesn't get revved up until third, fourth, fifth round. But he purposely started rough and rugged as soon as the bell rung in the first round with Callum Smith. And right then and there, I knew what he was trying to do. So you got to think in the ring. It's not all about brute strength. I believe that Beterbiev came out in the fashion that he came out in is because he wanted to shock Smith's system. He wanted to get Smith on the defensive. He wanted to kind of shake him up and rattle him a little bit. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting for him to come out this hot. I thought I was going to have time to sit back in the cut and make my decisions and think and strategize about what I'm going to do. But he's applying pressure early, so that's out the door. And I think it shocked Smith's system because it kind of caught him by surprise. But it's called controlled aggression. He strategically put on aggression early, and then he bagged off of him a little bit. And I think that really shook Callum Smith's whole system and his corner too. Now, the whole fight, I'm watching Beterbiev think. I'm watching him. Like, you can see through his eyes how he was thinking. I'm going to apply pressure, then I'm going to back up. And I'm going to apply some more pressure, and I'm going to go to the body. I'm going to actually box. See, he's not one-dimensional. He's actually a heavy-handed puncher who can box and think in the ring. And that's dangerous. He's still not the most athletic fighter in the world. I've seen way more athletic. But everything that he has, he uses to the fullest. And that's what he did against Callum Smith. Now, if you saw the size differential, Callum Smith towered above him. And he was a lot heavier, I think, in my honest opinion. They probably both came in around 200, a little over 200 pounds. I don't know. But they definitely wasn't fighting at light heavyweight last night. They were, but they wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? And I said from the start, once Beterbiev starts applying pressure, the height advantage, the reach advantage, isn't going to matter it's not going to matter to nothing. It's not going to mean anything. Because Smith, although he was game, and he did his best to box, and he did throw some good combinations, he never once hurt or tore Beterbiev. And that's when I knew everything was going downhill. And Beterbiev knew that. So he started applying controlled aggression and smart pressure again. Now the jab for Beterbiev is basically a power punch. He started scuffing up Smith's face very, very early. Very early. And breaking him down to the body. I wish Beterbiev would have thrown more body shots, but for what he did, it was enough. So for people who saying he's just a puncher, he's a one-trick pony, he don't have all them belts for just by chance, like I said, for no reason at all. He beat champions to win those belts, man. And he has a 100% knockout ratio. Now let's talk about Bivol, who before watching this fight, was saying that I believe Bivol is going to box Beterbiev's lips off. And that still could be the case. But I'm not so sure now. Now, Bivol, as we all know, is on another level. And he is a boxing pugilist. One of the best out there right now in this era. He has so many gears. He has so many levels. And I think he has more tricks in his bag than Artur Beterbiev. And I think he's more athletic. But the pressure, the strength, the power, and the ability to think, use IQ of Beterbiev makes me think a little bit differently. I still, in my heart of hearts, give Bivol a slight edge over Beterbiev. But now, I think it's going to be a way harder task, seeing that Beterbiev can actually think in a ring and strategize and make you fight a fight you don't want to fight. He made Callum Smith fight a fight that he wasn't even supposed to be fighting, just by applying smart pressure. And I'm telling you, if he's able to connect that jab against Bivol like he did against Callum Smith, it's going to be a whole heap of trouble for my man Bivol. This really is the Terrence Bud Crawford Errol Spence fight for the light heavyweight division. And these two fighters are putting light heavyweights on notice again, because I had no interest in the light heavyweight division, 2 years ago. None at all. Didn't even know hardly any fighters in the light heavyweight division. But I know two now that are stellar and that are on the top of their game. On the top of their game. And this fight between these two, man, if you miss it, something wrong. I pray that we see it. I pray that we get there. I will be covering that fight, and I will be doing more videos on this subject, because this is a mega event and a mega fight. And right now, I'm loving me some Artur Beterbiev. However you pronounce his last name. We all know him. Y'all all know him. Right now, I'm liking what I see. Bivol, now I don't think it's going to be as easy, but it's going to make for a great fight. I want to know your opinion. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless us. The next time, Real Talk Boxing, I'm up and I'm out of here.